Hello boys and girls, this is Steve here from the SA Judo Academy, here to run you through another at-home judo class which you can follow along with. So what we're going to need today is 3 markers. I'm using these cones. You can use anything, a Tupperware container or anything like that. Just 3 markers. You're going to need 2 paper plates, just normal paper plates. You're going to need a pair of socks that are rolled up. And ideally, by now, Mum and Dad have made you one of our dummies that we've put on the internet that you can make. If they haven't made you one, you grab yourself a pillow and then say, hey Mum and Dad, make me a dummy please. Make sure you say please. Okay, I'm using Chuck today. Your dummy may not look like Chuck, but that's okay. If you've got a dummy, awesome. If you don't have a dummy, grab a pillow and then say, hey Mum and Dad, get me a dummy, because the more of you who get dummies, the more cool stuff we can do at home using them. We're only going to use them a little bit today. Okay, we're going to start today's class with a little quiz. So I want you to yell these answers out nice and loud, and Mum and Dad, make sure they do it, and make sure, and let's see if they get them right or wrong. So I've got 5 judo related questions for you, and I want you to yell the answer out. If we've got brothers and sisters in the same room, let's see who gets the most of them right. 5 questions. First question, in which country was judo invented in? Okay, I'll give you a little bit of time to think about it. Do you know which country judo was invented in? Hopefully you've yelled your answer out. The answer is Japan. So if you got that one right, that's 1 correct. Good work. Okay? The second question. What is the highest coloured belt in judo? So the highest coloured belt that somebody can wear in judo. Give you 5 seconds to work that one out. Okay, the highest coloured belt is the red belt. So if you've gotten that one, well done. That's for 9th and 10th degree belts. Okay, so really, really old people who have done a lot of things. Okay, question number 3. What do the Japanese words Ashi-waza mean? So if I'm teaching a class and I say, okay boys and girls, we're going to work on our Ashi-waza. 5 seconds. Ashi-waza means standing techniques. So if we're doing standing techniques, I'll say we're going to work on our Ashi-waza. If we're doing groundwork techniques, I'll say we're going to work on our Ne-waza. Alright, question number 4. How many of you got right so far? Question number 4. What does hajime mean? So if I'm playing a game with you, or perhaps we're at a competition and you hear the referee yell hajime, what does he want you to do? 5, 4, 3. He wants you to start or go. And the very last question, this one might be the trickiest one. Who invented judo? Give you a clue, Japanese guy, we know that. You might not be able to see it from where you are. There's a photo of him up there on the wall back there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The man's name who invented judo was Jigoro Kano. Okay? How many of those 5 did you get right? Make sure you let me know. I want to find out. Parents, make sure there's no cheating there. Okay? I'm going to pop this over here. Alright. So we're going to begin our class the same way we began our last class, and that is with our belt tying lesson. Some of you are super good at already tying your belt. If that's the case, now you can start to tie that a little bit quicker, a little bit neater. Maybe try with your eyes closed. If you're still learning though and you haven't got it really neat yet, I want you to follow really carefully. We fold our jacket over. Our right side goes in first, and then our left side goes across. That way we can see our little logo here. We hold our belt nice and even in the middle. We go all the way around and make sure that we've got 2 even tails. We cross it over. We go underneath both of them to tie them together. Pull it really tight. Cross them over again and then feed it through the hole. Parents, you might need to give them a little help hand there. Make sure it's nice and neat. Okay, we're going to try that once more. Start in the middle. Again, if you're more advanced with this, try to see if you can do it without looking down. But if you're still working on it, look down. Cross the jacket over, belt nice and even. Go all the way around our hips. 1 big knot underneath. 1 more knot to tie them up. Good work. Okay. Belt tying competition. We did this one last week. I saw some videos of some kids that were super fast. Make sure your parents show me your video so I can see how fast you are. Okay. Belt on the floor. No cheating. Ready, set, go! Belt up, jacket across. Make sure it's nice and even. Round we go, round we go. Cross it over. 1 knot. Have you finished yours yet? 2 knots. I'm done. Are you done? Keep going if you're not done. Excellent work. Cool. If you need to tidy it up, tidy it up. We're going to do that race one more time. I saw last week some videos of some brothers and sisters having competitions. If you don't have a brother or sister in your house to practice with, maybe get a belt and give it to mum or dad and see if they can race you. Okay? Ready? By the time this is all over and we're all back to our normal classes, I expect some of you to be experts at belt tying. That's how I'm going to know if you've been doing it. Ready, set, go! Pick it up! Last race! Cross your jacket over! Go, go, go! All the way around the body, all the way around the body! 1 knot to tie them together. 1 more knot in front. Keep it going, keep it going. Good work, excellent. Nice one. Okay, we're going to do a little warm up. I'm going to get rid of Chuck for a minute. I'm going to put him over here. I'm going to get rid of my paper plates and my socks. And for my warm up, I'm going to use my 3 markers that are on the floor. And we're going to do some exercises to get us warm. To begin with, I'm going to stand behind the marker. And I'm going to zigzag my way through. So I'm going to be facing that way the entire time. So zigzag through, change direction, zigzag through, zigzag through. When I get to here, I'm going to zigzag backwards. Okay, join in at home, please. Let's go. Zigzag through. Always facing the same direction. You might be able to hear my feet sliding. When we're doing judo, we always want to be sliding our feet. I'm not putting the heels on the floor. My heels don't touch the floor, that way I can be super, super light. Can you make that whooshing noise? Keep it going. I want you to do 1 more for me at home. Keep that up, side to side, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, once you've done your 1 more, stop. We're going to move into our monkeys now. Most of you are excellent at monkeys. Monkeys are on their feet and they're on their hands. Monkeys never let knees touch the floor, okay? So we're going to go down to the marker. When we touch the marker, we're going to do reverse monkeys. Are we ready? On the hands, on the feet. Let's go, monkeys. Slap that marker. Off you go back. Once you hit the line, back we go again. Good work, monkeys. I want you to do 5 more at home. Back and forth. Keep it going. Mums and dads, you make sure you count them out. Do a couple more. We've got a little bit more time. Finish them off. Make sure you do all 5. And once you've done all 5, stop and stand back up. And then we're going to get going in our next exercise in just a minute. Doesn't matter if you take a little bit longer. Finish them off. Nice work. All right. Our next one we're going to do is running to our marker. And I'm going to try to hit my bottom with my heels. So all the way up, super, super high. My chest is going to stand up, my eyes are going to be up, and I'm going to run like this. Ready? Join in with me. Notice I'm not going forward very quickly, I'm just going up and down. When I hit the marker, now I'm going to go backwards. Never let your feet, your heels touch the floor, boys and girls. Keep it going. Excellent work. Let's go 1 more. And time. Woo. Starting to get your breath up a little bit. All right. Next one we're going to do is hopping. Super, super low, like a little tiny bunny rabbit. Knees pointing forward. We're going to hop. When you get to the line, keep your balance and let's hop backwards. And then forwards again. Good work. I want you to do 2 more for me. Keep hopping, hopping, hopping. Make sure you keep your balance. Don't fall over. And then do your last one. Excellent work. Great work, everybody. Okay, our next one is scorpions. So we're just going to use 1 leg to begin with. I'm going to use my right leg. I'm going to have my toes super, super straight. When I get to the end, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to scorpion back the other way. Ready, everyone? Hands on the floor, toe up. Let's go. Let's change sides. Keep it going. I've still got my same leg up. I want you to do 1 more with that leg, please. Keep going, same leg, get it super, super high. Good work, we should be done there. Okay, we're going to move in to scorpions on the other leg. Ready? Hands on the floor, leg up high. Let's go. As high as you can get it. Change, go back the other way. Keep it going. for me. Good work, and time. Our last little part of our warm-up. We're going to get our knees up super high, and we're going to run to the other end. I want you to focus on getting your knees up rather than how fast you can go forwards. Ready? Knees up high. When you get to the very last marker, let's go backwards. And forwards. And one more time backwards. Keep going, legs up, legs up, legs up. And time. Okay, boys and girls, if you need a quick little drink, grab one right now, and then we're going to come back in with our next exercise. We're going to need our paper plates for this one. Alright, boys and girls, hopefully you've had your drink. Paper plate time. To begin with, we're only going to need one paper plate. Now, you've probably heard me say heaps of times, even in today's video, that when we do judo, we should be able to slide our feet. So what we're going to work on today is sliding our feet using this plate. If I lift my foot off the floor, the plate won't slide. If I put too much weight on the plate won't slide. So I need to be on this part of my foot here. We call that the ball of our foot. Not the heel, this part here. And we're going to slide our feet. Okay, so heel off the floor. We're going to step, slide, get to the end, let's turn around. If your plate is sticking to the floor, maybe you've got a sticky floor, but otherwise maybe your heel is touching the floor. Okay, so mums and dads, watch out there, make sure they've got their heel off their floor, slide, let's turn around, let's slide back. Can you hear that noise? Let's go back. I want you to do one more for me. Good work. Okay, so hopefully you managed to do one foot. If you struggle with one foot, mums and dads, I want you to keep your child using just the one plate. If they were good with one plate, let's start to use two plates. So same thing, if I put my heels on the floor, I can't slide. If I step, I'm going to leave my plates behind, okay? So I've got the balls of the feet off the floor, and I'm going to slide, kind of like I'm skiing. Join in with me. Anybody else imagining that they're on the snow slopes? Okay, one more for me. Good work. Okay, now we're going to try to be a little trickier. Now we're going to go sideways and we're going to zigzag through these markers. So we've still got the two plates under our foot, or maybe only one plate if you're struggling a little, and we're going to zigzag. Once we get to one side, we're going to zigzag back. And then we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go backwards. How are you going with it? I want to see some photos of the people in their living rooms or their garages zigzagging with their paper plates. Go one more time all the way up for me. Keep going all the way to the end, and when you get to the end, I want you to do one more all the way back for me. Okay, wait until you get all the way back. Take your time. Okay. Now that's all well and good. So now we've got our feet moving like we should have when we're doing judo. But when we're going to turn direction, why don't we turn that into a throw now? And we could turn that into any throw we want, really. But for today, let's look at what we call a 180-degree turn. So I've started here, and I've turned around. I can do this for Ippon Seoinage, Moroto Seoinage, even things like Tai Toshi, lots of different throws. But we're going to look at the feet for Ippon Seoinage. So, I'm going to walk away, and when I get to my marker, when I get close to my marker, I'm going to step with my right foot, or my dominant foot. So now I'm in front of my other foot, so I'm going to lie in here, and then I'm going to spin that foot in, boom! Now I'm going to go back. When I get close to the marker, this foot's going to go in front of that foot, turn. I'm going to show one more time, parents, you might need to help your kids here, okay? So we're going to walk away. When I get close to where I want to go, I'm showing this direction so you can see from a different angle. I step in front. And then I turn around and now I can use that step to attack. One last time, okay? Walking. When I'm ready to attack, I step in front so my two legs are like this, like railway tracks, so I'm a little bit off balance. Boom, turn. Alright, if you haven't already joined in yet, I want you to start joining in, okay? Walking, when you get to the marker, turn. Keep practicing. That leg that steps should be your dominant leg, so for most of you it's probably going to be your right foot. Mums and dads, you should know it's their left foot. Keep it going. I want you to do two more for me. We should be able to hear that whooshing noise. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then finish off your final one if you haven't already done it yet. Okay. Great work. So we've covered a lot of feet. That's awesome. Now we're moving like proper judo people. Now we're going to look at some Ashi-waza drills. So we've spoken about this before. Ashi-waza is our feet technique. Okay? Was that a question today? No, it wasn't a question. Okay, maybe a question for next time. So foot techniques, feet techniques are super, super important, okay? So we're going to have our cones in front of us like this, and we're going to begin to step. When we're at each marker, we're going to use our foot that is furthest away from the direction we're going to sweep. So if I'm going to go that way, it's going to be this foot. When I come back the other direction, it's going to be this foot. So I'm going to start on my first marker. My hand is going to go at the same time as my leg. Sweep. Now I'm going to sidestep. When I get to the next marker, sweep. Now I'm going to sidestep. Sweep. Now when we go backwards, remember it's the trailing foot, the foot that's furthest away that sweeps. Let's go back. Sweep. 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 If you're a bit more advanced and you know what we're doing now, keep on going. If you need a bit more help, keep watching me. It's the outside foot sweep, our leg follows. We're going to shuffle to the next one. Sweep. We're going to shuffle to the next one. Sweep. If you're more advanced, feel free to keep on moving along. Get lots of them out. We're going to go back. Sweep. Shuffle. Sweep. Shuffle. Sweep. Awesome work. Keep that going. Keep it going. One more time through. Okay. Very, very good. Now we're going to keep going forward and backwards. So I'm going to imagine that my partner is on is next to one of these cones. So when I get to the cone, my foot which is furthest away from the cone is going to sweep. Then I'm going to shuffle forwards. Now they're here. Sweep. Now they're here. Sweep. Now we're going to go backwards. And this time we're going to use the foot that's closest to the cone. Sweep. Shuffle backwards. Sweep. Shuffle backwards. Sweep. If you're a bit more advanced and you're comfortable with what we're doing, start to do this over and over. If you're still practicing, take your time. Sweep. 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 And then let's go back. You might have done a few more, you might be going a little bit slower, that's okay. Make sure you turn that foot. We're going to go through one more time at my pace. Keep it going. Sweep. Sweep. And then let's go back. Last time. Sweep. Sweep. Last one. Sweep. Good work. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to work on our zigzagging. So, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to zigzag through the cones. Once I get through, the foot that is closest to the cones is going to sweep. Now I'm going to go the other way. The foot that's closest to the cone is going to sweep. And now I'm going to go back through. Same thing. Now I'm going to go backwards. It's still the foot closest to the cone that sweeps. Might need a bit of help, parents. Let's keep going. If you're a bit more advanced, keep going through. Keep your eyes up. Don't look at your feet too much. If you're more advanced, keep moving. Feel free to keep going faster. But good technique. Okay, nice work. Good work. Okay. Now we're going to have a little look. We're going to take out one of our markers, our middle marker, and we're going to move it back about 1 meter. Okay, so parents, they might need a little bit of help. And now we're going to work with this triangle shape. So I'm going to stand here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that marker there. Shuffle my feet like I've still got the plates under. Sweep. Then I'm going to shuffle back. Now my partner's over here. I'm going to sweep with my other leg. Shuffle up. Sweep. Shuffle back. And we're going to keep going from side to side. Make sure you go around the marker each time. I want to hear that shuffling noise. Off you go if you haven't started already. Shuffle. Keep it going. The next one, boys and girls, you're going to need that pillow or your throwing dummy. And we're going to go and pop him back here behind this marker, okay? We're going to do the same exercise we just did. But after we sweep and we get back, we're going to jump on Chuck and we're going to hold him down with Munigatami. So you're going to hold his arm, you're going to squash him with your tummy, and you're going to get your legs really, really wide like scissors. If you're using a pillow and he doesn't have an arm, that's okay, just grab him like this. But if you do have a proper dummy that your parents have made you, hug that arm. We're going to jump back up. We're going to go to the next one. Sweep. We're going to shuffle back. Jump on him again. Hug that arm. Ready? Off you go. As fast as you can now. Let's start to move it. Sweep. Shuffle back. Jump on him. Squash. You might be going faster than me. That's okay. Up you go. Keep it moving now. Side to side. Go on your own time. Shuffle, 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 sweep. Back you get. Jump on Chuck. Hold him down. Munigatami. Up you get if you haven't already. Go at your own pace. Sweep. Back you go. Jump on him. Squash him. Keep going. I want you to do one more at your own pace. Keep it going for one more. And time. Woo. Nice work. Our very last exercise today. Can you please put your 3 markers back in a row? I want you to grab your socks. Have a little smell. What's your detergent like? I think these are dirty ones. It's a bit gross, okay? Alright, anyway, enough about my socks. I want you to come behind here, behind your first marker. Put your sock on the floor. We are going to slide our socks through. Slide them through. Slide them through. Once we're through, we're going to zigzag our way back. Keep going. Back this way. We're going to play some soccer. Back this way. We're going to keep zigzagging through. Don't kick it too hard. If you kick it too hard, it's going to go too far. We want to have control. If you haven't started yet, get your socks down. Let's start zigzagging through. If you're a bit more advanced, the leg that is sweeping, the hand needs to go at the same time so that we can drag our partner into it. Keep zigzagging your way through. Go back the other way, keep it going. Whoop, whoop. Finish off the one you're on. And time. I fibbed. I said that was our last thing. I forgot we've got one more thing. I want you to get your pillow or your throwing dummy and put him at one end like this. We're going to be at this end and we're going to zigzag our way through. Once we get to the other end, we're going to pick up our pillow or our dummy and you're going to do any forward throw you want. If you're holding a pillow, grab a hold of the pillow, throw it to the floor. We're going to zigzag back. Then we're going to repeat. If you haven't started yet, let's go. Zigzag through, zigzag through. Pick up your dummy or your pillow. Any forward throw you want. Get your leg past, slam into the floor. Zigzag back, zigzag back. Let's keep going. The best thing about throwing dummies is they don't throw you back. Have you named your dummy yet? Up you go. You can't use the name Chuck. That's the name of my dummy. Okay, keep going. I want to hear some good names for your dummies. Let me know what they are. Zigzag back. I want you to do one more in your own time. Once you've slammed him down, stop. Good work. Alright everyone, that's the end of our class today. So a quick reminder of what we did. We talked about the importance of sliding our feet all the time. That way we're super fast, we're ready to attack at any time, and we've got good balance, okay? We looked at Ashi-waza, which is the family of foot sweeps. With the drills we did today, there's heaps of different foot sweeps we can do. The Ashi-harai, Koichigari, Kuri Ashi-harai, heaps of different foot sweeps, okay? So that's really cool. We had a really quick look at Munigatami. Remember, if you haven't got a dummy yet, a pillow's okay. Try to get one of the really big tool pillows. But otherwise, if you're not on our Facebook group, get onto there and look up how to make a dummy for you to have at home, okay? Great work, everyone. Keep sending me in your photos. Oh, don't forget, most important bit. We've started our competition called the Champions League. If your parents put up a photo proof that you were doing our class, you're going to win points. The people who win the most points are going to have a prize. We have a $150 voucher to spend at our club shop for the person who does the most exercises. And then we've got a $75, I think a $50 voucher as well. So make sure your parents, if you've done the class, they've taken a photo, they've done a little video of you doing it, and they've sent it through to me so that we can include you in our competition. Thanks everyone. Look forward to seeing you soon.